Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. We're back with NieR Automata. Woohoo!
We're back? Really?
Just in time, too. We ran out at last minute to go get brain sugar because I've been running on low power mode all day.
Oh, right. I'm getting the echo.
Echo, 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 echo.
That's not going to help.
So, Doodles, remember what we were doing? Because I don't. I think we're going this way. Oh, it's the commander.
You left quite a trail when you accessed the main server.
That's what I wanted to speak with you about, Commander. I found records stating that the Council of Humanity was
Oh, I
established
am
as
now on
part
time
of
delay.
Project Yorha, but I'd always heard it was the other way around. So did Yorha actually create the Council of Humanity?
If he does, it'd make one of us.
Yes. We installed the Council of Humanity's server on the surface of the moon.
But that means...
Mankind no longer exists.
Oh,
In truth, humans never went to the moon at all. Any transmissions received from the moon are just dummy signals we set up in advance. The only thing there is a small bit of data relating to the human genome.
but why would you...
Humans were already extinct when the aliens attacked. All the details are stored on this memory chip. If you want to look at it, I won't stop you.
Oh boy.
Wait, you're just giving me this? But why?
No one fights without a reason. And we need a god worth dying for. What path will you take? It's up to you to decide.
Well, that makes sense since humanity was technically extinct in the previous game.
Nearly extinct, but yeah.
Why? Why did you have to die? It's not fair! My only brother. Damn them! I'll kill them! I swear I'll kill them all!
Yeah, nearly extinct in the same way
The
as
human race is
Dread Pirate Roberts was nearly
gone.
dead. Or mostly dead.
Mm-hmm.
That's never a good sign.
Oh, that's right. I've got a copy of Grimoire of Ice.
You what?
Right? A copy of Grimoire of Ice. Unfortunately, he doesn't have the same pompousness that old Grimoire of Ice has. Exudes a vague
Okay.
aura of pompousness.
And a vague aura of pompousness.
Yes. Yeah, these are actually different skins that you can put on the pods. Unfortunately, the thing that she handed us, that would be in key items, but isn't.
Mm-hmm. I want the Lego version.
Ah, there we go. Archives. That's probably what we want. Yorha Project. Project Yorha is a comprehensive information project intended to enhance androids' morale. The entry details the circumstances that led to its proposal, as well as information related to operations conducted during the individual phases. Note that this document is marked with Level S confidentiality and should not be disclosed to any Yorha personnel save the commander. Human extinction. Following the collapse of Project Gestalt around 3400 CE, the remaining androids searched for a way to revive humanity. But they were unable to discover an answer, and humans went extinct roughly around 4200 CE. Afterwards, the genes of gestalts and structural information of the remaining replicants were recorded and sent to the storage facility on the moon. Loss of android morale. The news of humanity's extinction was meant to be a closely guarded secret, but rumors of the event eventually began to leak out. Having lost the one thing which they were programmed to protect, android morale began a precipitous decline. Concerned by the turn of events, Commander Project designated Project Yorha as a means to lift the android spirits. Lunar Server. The first stage of the project was spreading the word amongst the resistance groups that humanity was not in fact extinct, and that the last remaining remnants had managed to escape to the moon. This deception was supported by installing a communication server on the lunar surface to send regular transmissions. Said server was designed to be manned by a few maintenance personnel as possible. Establishment of Yorha Squadron. Through the dramatic alteration of the Next Generation Combat Unit project, has been proposed at this time, new Yorha models began being manufactured. Official models were created following the implementation of data acquired from the experimental squadron and were then deployed to all regions. Certain members of Yorha operations staff, however, were informed of the full scope of the project. These units were tasked to operate and protect the server on the moon. Yay? Yeah, and that's all stuff we've gone through, so. Yeah. Humanity extinct.
Yeah. As is usual for a Yoko Taro game, everything is screwed up.
Combat stations? I better get a move on.
Alert. Mission orders received. Rendezvous with and support Unit 2B near the Resistance Camp.
Any details?
Large numbers of machine life forms are rampaging through the city ruins.
What? How? They're supposed to be weakened.
Cause unknown. Goliath-class enemies also confirmed. Immediate action advised.
Immediate quick save advised.
Contact from command. Alert status raised to level 4. Repeat, alert status raised to level 4. All units must be put into launchable state as soon as possible.
Did you notice what was in the corner there?
No?
Yeah, there was a hologram there.
Oh.
It went by real fast. You blinked, you missed it.
Yeah, thanks to time delay and hearing you down the corridor, I got a glimpse of the hologram, but I didn't see what it was.
Be, you okay?
Alert. All communications are currently being jammed.
We better hurry.
Oh boy.
Goliath-class enemy sighted.
Where's 2B?
2B's black box signal detected nearby. She is likely engaged in combat.
Coming as fast as I can, Tubi! Ow, 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 ow.
You okay?
Good thing I landed that direct hit. Uh-oh.
You'll die. All of you are going to die.
You okay?
I'm fine. Let's take this bastard down.
Right.
No, I'm not going to start fishing.
In the middle of that battle is the perfect time to start fishing.
No!
Oh, jeez, now they're moving.
Another core. Oh no.
That's oh no worthy.
They're still coming? What do we do? There's too many.
Chubby? Chubby, can you hear me? Our village is under...
Pascal? Come in, Pascal!
Shit.
Great, these things are just being airdropped in.
And this is why air superiority is important.
I'd like to see where I'm running if you would let me turn that direction, stupid auto dodge! Thank you! This is what we call a target-rich environment.
Yeah. And this is what we call a loot-rich environment.
Pardon me, we're gonna revive you.
And Spank, of course, the main goal is to get loot. So there's all these loot tokens. 2 of them have pictures of loots, L-U-T-E.
Of course they do. Okay, mostly clear. Mostly being the operative word.
Damn it! They're here too!
9S! It seems the machines on the network have gone berserk. They've sealed off the entrance to the
Oh
village and
yeah,
are trying
do
to
something
hold them
before
off,
they chop
but
down that gate.
with these weapons, there's only so much we can do.
Let's take these guys out first.
9S is doing all the hacking, so all of that came in with you playing from 9S's point of view, but of course you've got 2B there and so on. In the initial playthrough as 2B, especially now that you've seen it again, is there any evidence that he's doing the hacking during all of this?
He actually
things randomly blowing up.
Not randomly blowing up, but he will talk about giving hacking support.
Yeah, I know he talks about it. I'm just wondering if there's any sign of it actually happening in the way that you see it here. Yeah, that's not creepy ominous at all. I saw the auto dodge cornering you.
Yeah.
You saved us. Oh, thank you so much.
What happened here?
The machines on the network all went berserk at the same moment. I think the unit presiding over them may have gone mad.
It's Eve. It's gotta be.
If we destroy this presiding unit, will it stop the rest?
Most likely, yes.
Pod, I need you to locate Eve's current position.
Location has been detected and placed on map.
We'll take care of Eve.
You just worry about keeping the village safe, okay?
Do be careful.
You know, one thing this game has definitely taught me. I mean, I never would have guessed that Asteroids was a hacking simulator.
What is this?
Looks like he's bombarding the area with forced connections.
Also like how this implies that hacking takes no
All
time.
these transmissions are making the machines go haywire. We have to find Eve.
Or at least extremely little. It happens on computer clock cycles instead of organic time.
On it.
Darn auto dodge.
I'm trying to get over to this scene.
Ooh, level.
Here. There. There, finally. Oh, come on!
Don't expect Eve to let things be easy for you.
There, finally! Got the one I've been trying for this entire time!
Yeah.
Oy. Sorry, little Stubby.
Now what?
Okay.
I'm gonna repair you.
Lone pugilist.
A lone pugilist?
Yes. Though not with that sword.
Ah. And here you are. I know
I'm
you
too
do
busy
feel
for
the
my
same,
shirt.
that this world is utterly meaningless. As far as I'm concerned, my brother was everything. And now, everything must die! Why did you kill my brother?
Ooh. He's got some nice defenses, which makes sense, but... Yeah, you were taking nice chunks out of his health with all that hacking.
figure out how to get up there. Wall dodging!
Dial on a plum.
Especially with auto dodge wanting to knock me off! Come on! Ah! I was able to do this easy with 2B. Why can't I do it now? Here we go. He finally came down so I could play.
You can't do it so well as 9S because 9S doesn't have the high heels.
Apparently. It's all about the high heels.
Oh yes. Just ask the bugs.
Alert. Massive energy signature detected.
What is it?
The energy seems to be coming from a large number.
A large number of hacking attempts? That tracks.
He's absorbing the life force of whatever's left on the network.
Damn it! We'll never get anywhere like this. I'm going to try hacking into Eve and shutting him down. Back me up, 2B!
I've been doing this the entire time.
Shit!
Well,
Stupid
that's different.
barriers.
Brother, oh, brother,
It's neat, but awfully unexpected.
why? I needed nothing else.
What is this?
Alert. Disruption detected in Yorha Unit 9S's self-consciousness data. Corruption potential critical. Evacuation recommended.
Can't. Not when I'm this far in.
All hacking is 8-bit.
My brother was everything to me. My life was contained in our moments.
Alert. Corruption confirmed in Yorha Unit 9S's self-consciousness data. Immediate evacuation and treatment recommended.
Just a little more. If I can remove Eve's object control function.
Working on it.
It's a big
Listen to me, Adam. I never disliked fighting, but I didn't want you to be hurt. And I especially didn't want to lose you. So let's go somewhere quiet. Together, my brother.
She broke that sword.
A lot of things are kind of getting broken at the moment. The various barrier blocks that move around in the Raid series.
No, they did not.
Alert. NFCS destroyed. Close range combat no longer operable.
Ouch. Yeah, he is doing a number on you.
I can't really move well, so.
No.
Oh shit, I've got this listed wrong. Oops.
Yeah. Oops.
It's over.
Oh, there's a way to pause it. I didn't know I could do that. Sorry about that.
NieR!
I really screwed up. I must have been corrupted when Eve detached from the network.
No.
It's okay. I can always reload my backup data from the bunker.
But you'll lose you. The you that exists at this very moment.
Guess so. But we can't upload this corrupted data to the bunker. So,
NieR.
please, Tubi. I want you to do this for me.
Oh boy. Oh. So I'm going to finally start finding out about them.
that what the hologram was?
Yes, but not as defined.
Fair enough.
Now, this always kind of bugged me in the fact of they're androids. They pretty much live off of water that is self-circulating. How would choking actually kill him?
Yeah, I had that question the first time. I noticed there's several points in this where they have the androids be far more biological than they should be.
Mm-hmm.
There's still some alive.
The fact that she's panting and grunting.
Goddamned machine!
Yes.
Is this a message? The data transmissions, they're resonating with each other.
Wait a second, 2B.
Who are...
It looks like I left my personal data in the machine side of things. Next thing I knew, my sense of self was regenerated over the surrounding network. Having multiple selves fused together like this is a pretty valuable experience, so I wanted to record it. But I couldn't access any storage areas yet, so I just multiplexed it over the memories of some nearby enemies so that when I returned to my own body,
Ines. I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah.
At the moment, you don't need to give the technical data.
And so, the final battle with Adam and Eve came to an end. This battle will likely have a great effect on the outcome of the war. 2B and I, our battle will continue for some time to come. But that's another story for another day.
Ending B.
Yep.
And just in time for, pausing things while we go through FF14, but what do we do with the next 45 minutes?
Good question.
Go fishing?
Do we have to? No, we do have credits, and credits do take a while. But yeah, ending it on B is a good idea, since we're going to be on FF14 for probably about a month. I want to at least 2 to 3 weeks. I mean,
especially since we will miss a couple of broadcasts.
That's right, your trip to New York's happening soon.
Yeah, so I'll not be here next Monday. And I think I'll be back by this time on Wednesday next week, but who knows what shape I'll be in.
Yeah. And it's not like poor Sakura can actually play FF14. So you can't just
Kind of can, but both keyboard and mouse controls would be primitive, and performance would be low.
Now, I don't think she's really built for it. Ooh, look. Back on the bunker.
That's the other thing, is the ending credits might go 45 minutes.
Recover designated items.
What did the pod say?
Didn't quite catch it over the song.
Yeah, that was my problem. Can you move around?
Yes.
Go the other way. She's talkable.
Yes. She's always been talkable. She's been there for some time.
Okay, so nothing special for...
Don't think so. We finally defeated Eve.
Ah, there you go.
That's all she says.
Meh. Meh. I like
Oh, look!
those.
Localization! Michael Christopher Koji Fox. That's a name we haven't heard before. Yeah, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, they had this huge, I believe it was a Q&A at the Tokyo Game Show over the weekend, but for NieR Automata. And it's like, why? Well, true, it did recently come out on the Switch. But it was like a 3-hour Q&A, and I'm like, they're still promoting NieR Automata. Are they planning something new that we don't know about? Because he's actually done a couple other games in between then and now. But then again,
Yeah.
Square Enix, who is the publisher, has really been trying to push it, because this and FF14 is kind of what's keeping the company alive at the moment. You did great, 2B. Thank you so much for all you've done. You did great, 2B. She says the same thing.
Boring.
Hey, Nines!
Hey, 2B. I was waiting for you. I needed to give you this. Say, 2B.
Really?
No, never mind. Just be careful.
Planning preparations complete. Confirm equipment delivered to quarters.
Yeah, you're getting like quest things to do in the middle of
Credits.
gaming.
I've got mail.
You've got mail.
And I can't access the mail. Preview!
Remember your pain. The pain of having your homeland stolen. We will never give up our struggle. We will take back the seas, the skies, the land. We will take back our world from the scourge of the machines. We will not fail in this mission. Here and now, we will put an end to this goddamn war. Glory to mankind. Glory to mankind.
Meaningless code, childhoods, and so C and D.
Yes, we are saving, thank you very much.
Save me. ABTU.
Well, that took up a fair chunk of time. We've
About
still
10
got about
minutes.
40 minutes. What to do in the meantime?
Like I said, go fishing.
I don't want to go fishing. Why are you
Are there
making
any
me
other quick and easy endings?
fish? We will hit major plot before that. If memory serves me correctly.
Afraid of that.
So yeah, we're kind of floating off in La La Land at the moment. And I don't
La La
necessarily...
Land, it's the main menu.
And I don't necessarily want to start anything new.
No. You were too good.
Man, lots of legalese here.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is boring.
It's meant to be. They don't have
Sorry.
like a gallery you can go through or anything.
Yeah, unlike Utuari Ramona, which does have galleries.
Yes, yes, it does. Most visual novels do.
The main problem I had with Monochrome Mobius is it was kind of schizophrenic. It wasn't sure if it was a visual novel or a JRPG. And I think some of that was it's the fact that it was
Yeah.
stuck in the middle of production during the dumpster fire that was 2020.
That would not have helped. There is also the fact that it was by, not Leaf. Leaf's the subsidiary,
Aqua
the
Plus.
main one.
You're thinking of Aqua Plus.
Aqua Plus, yeah. And they are, yes. And they generally do the visual novel thing, so they're not used to doing the JRPG.
Well, I believe they farmed it out to a different company to do the JRPG,
Different studio, yeah.
or at least a sub studio. Hey. I mean, if all else fails, I guess I can open up Clip Paint and start doodling. But the mic situation won't work with that. Ooh.
Half-hour Earth stream.
My art looks so horrible right now. I just want to cry.
Practice.
Yeah, I need to start getting back.
And frankly, it's still better than when I first met you.
Well, yeah, that was back in the beginning of high school, and there are very few
Yes?
people who can draw
Just
like.
remember how far you've come.
Well, let's see if I can get things to work properly. Give me a second. Let's go ahead and exit this so I have less things eating my system memory. And we'll trade this over to
Ooh.
this monitor over
Nar, nar,
here.
nar, nar,
And then I need to get this microphone working. That goes in there like that. And then I need to add a
By the
new
way, a
audio
question related to next week's trip
property.
for me.
Yes. You were
The
saying?
only like portable earphones you have are those earbuds, which are like 3.5 millimeter jack.
Um. No, my earbuds are a lightning jack. No, I do have some that.
Even worse.
I do have some that's an actual audio jack. They're currently hooked up
Yeah,
to a
that doesn't
USB
solve things.
sound card interpreter.
Yeah. I've got a 3.5 millimeter jack wired pair at work, which I will bring home. Because, of course, like the Switch and the 2DS will take that. The phone, the current phone, does not have such a jack. I think the old one that died did. And the dongle that Logitech uses for these headphones that I'm using right now don't work on Android. Basically, on Android, I need like Bluetooth.
Bluetooth. I had a pair of Bluetooths, but I think I turned them into something else because they weren't working well.
Yeah. So I can basically have game sound, but I won't really have access to the music on the phone.
Why is my headphone mic not working? As I warm up Clip Studio Paint.
Well, it's never worked well.
And we're going to. Well, but it does work. I mean, it just sounds a little.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it's not a good professional quality microphone because, to be blunt, it's not. Let's try this. That doesn't seem to be. Oh, nope. It's thinking. It's thinking really hard. And you are totally on the wrong
Oh,
window.
that's dangerous.
Oh. Yeah, unfortunately with odds, you just can't randomly, oh, I'm going to go do this now.
No. No. Which in some ways is handy because it means it doesn't accidentally switch to the completely wrong window on you and, show off your porn collection or something in the middle of a stream.
Yeah, that would be bad. Let's go ahead and trash this and put it as a window capture. And we're gonna capture that. Ah, there we go.
Ooh.
That's looking better.
Yep.
Transform. Fit the screen. Yeah, that's looking really good. Let's go ahead and lock this baby. Now I just need to figure out why my mic is not picking up.
You need to teach your mic some more pickup lines.
Why is this not working? Nope. Don't want to do that. Time to pull up the Logitech window. See if we can get that going. Well, I've got my other mic. Oh, it's coming in double? Why is it coming in double? Yeah, I've got my standard USB mic still going out. And if I...
Yeah. Actually, try that again. I'm not sure I did catch the end of that. Ah, Discord can't see it. Right, so... Well, I'm not listening to you on Discord anyway, but the Discord is what you're piping through, isn't it? Yeah, technology. Don't worry. You're not doing any worse than half of the large meetings at CNET over the years. Which, going, yeah, this is embarrassing. We're a tech company and we can't do this. And of course, the eventual rejoinder was actually, we're not a tech company, we're a media company. Of course, considering this was problems with media, that isn't any better. All the various permutations they went through over the years. Oh no, are we getting into intense monologuing time?
Testing. There it is. I found it. You did on the mic side.
Yep. That's the tinny sound of the other mic.
Yeah. And I need to lower it or else I'll spike it all over the place. About in there. That's the gain. That's the output level. Save. Okay, we have Mike. As tinny as it is, which apparently I can hear myself. This is kind of disturbing. I don't know why.
How do you think I feel?
Let's turn that gain down a little there.
Though even worse is hearing you twice when I don't have Discord muted.
Oh dear, I'm sorry. Why are you hearing me twice?
Well, that's why I mute you on Discord during these, and I'm on time delay.
Go ahead and change this to art temporarily. No, I said art.
I like art.
Okay, there it's happy. Let's get a little music. Probably pop in the
Music.
FF14 stream music because I know they don't mind. What do you mean you can't find the file? Of course you can find the file. No. Okay, it's not coming through. Why can't you find the file? It's right there. Oh, because it's being stupid and piping out through my speakers instead of my headphones. I'm gonna open up a new canvas. Yeah, well 72, no. 600 DPI. Thank you. Even though it doesn't matter because my canvas is just set up in pixels, so DPI doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
There we go. That should be some music. So I get to practice some sketching tonight. At least for the next, like, half hour.
Why are you giving me flashbacks?
You don't like Sephiroth? Or, sorry, Sephiroth.
And if you can turn your volume up a little, you probably should.
Okay, my
Yes,
mics
Sephiroth.
are...
Maybe turn the music down a little. Yeah, you were quiet, and the music is definitely tending to override you.
Hopefully that's a little better. We'll see. Music we can turn down.
Yeah, I think so.
Here a little. There we go. I'll need to remember to fix that later. This has just been one of those nights for streaming, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the microphone on this is not the best.
It's been a good night. You just suddenly decided you wanted to do something different.
Well, don't have much. I didn't want to start something new, but I guess I'm starting something new.
Yeah, I know. The other alternative would have been to watch you, like, playing Tetris for the next 15 minutes.
After I spend a while trying to figure out how to get Tetris to stream. Yeah, that's not gonna help us.
Yes.
Yep. Come back here. I just had something on my desk trying to make landfall.
Sudden gust of gravity.
Something like that. Oh man. One of the things I'm kind of contemplating is the fact that my subscription for Toon Boom is up next month. And they're increasing the price again, which is understandable. I mean, price of inflation. And it's a subscription.
Doesn't make it any easier.
It's a subscription-based program, which I'm not too fond of the subscription model at all. but at the same time, I can also understand why, considering that it's kind of a specialty program. I have no idea what I'm doing here. His arm looks so stiff. Like that. No stiffness! Not allowed. No, 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 no. But one of the problems I have is that it's great for animating, but I don't like its drawing tools nearly enough like Clip Studio Paint. Now, I've got an older version of Clip Studio Paint at the moment, which I'm fairly happy with. Actually, it does do animation, and there are studios that use it for animation. Most notably Toho. Yeah, it's Toho, I believe. And but it doesn't have some of the really nice animation tricks you could do with Toon Boom. But its drawing tools are so much nicer. I mean, I constantly feel like I am fighting drawing in Toon Boom. Which, as you can see here, that is totally not the case in Clip Studio. Now, there is a big downside. Yeah, Toho has been. There's a big downside with Clip Studio Paint with the newest version. And it's kind of the same thing of a reason why a lot of people are bailing on Photoshop. Can you guess why?
Oh no, AI.
Yes!
Right.
Yes!
Yeah, that's bad.
And I don't know if I want to pay for the new version if it includes AI, because I am just so sick of it. I'm seriously concerned.
If it includes the AI training, you certainly don't want to.
I don't know if it includes the training, but it definitely includes the output. And yeah, I am not happy about it. So at this point, I am not upgrading. I'm keeping this older version. So yeah. The sad part is another thing that really frustrates me is people are like, oh, the great AI apocalypse is upon us. It's going to take over our lives, blah, blah, blah. The problem is it's not really AI. It's something I postulated way back in freaking high school, which is, I termed it as extremely user-friendly interface. Because there is no intelligence behind it. It may be learning, but it's learning under specific instances where it's not actually learning, it's just parroting.
Yeah.
And there's no, I wouldn't want to say intelligence, but no wisdom behind it.
No. There's not really any of either. I mean, the current darling child of everything is the large language model, which is really focused on one thing, which is, give me a moment.
You had it a second ago.
Yeah, and then I heard myself talking. Okay, yeah, the one thing it's programmed for is to sound plausible. That's it.
Yeah. That is not the
That is the
same.
beginning and the end of what it does. And as such, for more general AI purposes, it's probably something of a dead end, though it might have some useful lessons in it. And of course, the problem all of these things have had for the last, decade plus of AI research is they're all focused on, letting the machine learn, but there's no curtain. You can't draw it back and see and get it to even try and tell you what lessons it's been drawing, which is why you get all the weird results, is you can't really figure out where it's going wrong until it gets far enough off the path to become really blindingly obvious.
Hands. Hands are a good example.
Like mistaking clouds for tanks.
Yeah. That's like the classic one. Oh no, it's a cloudy day, there can't be any tanks.
Yeah, and that's kind of the start down the road we're on now. And, despite all of those setbacks and problems, they've all, been so focused on letting the machine iterate through and figure things out for itself. I don't think they've ever even attempted to generate a version of this learning model that might be able to give you some form of output of decision tree, even though it'd be huge and dense and all the rest of it. But you could probably learn a lot by getting that sort of output.
Yeah. Unfortunately, what it's turning into is how can we exploit this so we can cut creativity out of the cycle so we can just market the shit out of things.
Yeah, and of course, that is already showing signs of crashing and burning just on its own merits or lack thereof, because now they're all learning off of each other from all the stuff getting generated, and it's getting A, more stereotyped, and B, more weird fast.
Yeah, we'll have to see how the author lawsuit goes through. I mean, you've got the artist lawsuit that's currently in the works. And of course, that's just including the United States. There are other countries that handle copyright very differently. And that's going to affect things on the world market.
It'll be interesting to see where Europe goes with it. Namely the EU, that is.
Yeah, but I'm thinking more the Asian, because they view copyright very differently. And I don't necessarily know if it's a good thing or not. ended
poor
up
little bunnies.
getting into a bit of a fight with someone who was from Asia who was trying to tell me that AI was a good thing, and I was like, legally you can't copyright anything generated using AI. Even if it's not the AI image itself, if you used it as reference in the piece, it can no longer be copyrighted. And they just weren't getting it.
Basically breaks the entire chain of custody all the way down.
Yeah. And they're like, but it's a comic book, therefore if someone just takes a panel from it, that they can use it however they want. And I'm like, yes, and this is a problem. And he's like, no, it's not. I'm like, oh, yes, it is. I think that one
Now,
lost.
unfortunately, that blindness is not an Asian thing. It's a lot of trust me, bro problem.
Yeah. Trying to draw this suit of memory is amazing.
You have reference, or are you doing this from memory?
I'm doing this from memory.
Oh, very good.
Because I'm mostly just sketching. And not gonna.
Yeah.
And part of the problem is I need to remember how to draw Theron. Which is not easy because he is a very.
Who is tricky to draw.
Most Ellison are tricky to draw. There's so many Titan French features, you get one of them off and suddenly they look like a completely different character. Oh god, speaking of furry, it on the
Shall I read the thing? I was going to.
Yes. Oh my god, I about died when I saw that.
Yeah, this was posted by Foxfire over on our Discord server. And the original thing is this Twitter post and guys saying, "How can I not get furries in my Discovery timeline? I just got lucky and got a Blue Sky account today and got hooked into it until I realized that people were right about the furries on this site. I've been constantly trying to mute them and they still show up. I find a random mute list and they're still here. Does anyone know how to combat this?" Someone else responds, "As a non-furry myself, isn't it like a scientific fact that a large furry presence means a healthy tech environment? Like when the furries leave, that's when you know the site is doomed. Personally, I'm happy for signs of a thriving ecosystem, like when you start seeing butterflies in your yard." And then someone else responds to this. "As someone who works in environmental science, the concept of furries as a digital keystone species demographic indicating site ecosystem health is just sending me. I can't decide if I want to cackle uncontrollably or facepalm so hard I bruise myself."
Note, his icon was a furry.
Yes.
That's what makes it just hilarious.
Yeah, that was an especially good one.
I remember a while ago there was this picture that a bunch of furries decided to.
I have a spare invite too.
If you check, I forget where it was in settings, but they actually have a system of if you have spare invites and no one to give them to, you can actually donate them to this section in Blue Sky to give them out to academics, scientists, and historians.
I know
and
there's
stuff.
a few feeds in Blue Sky you can go searching around for and hand them out.
I mean, they want people to have codes, but but at the same time, they don't want to blow their servers up. So, which they're already kind of blowing up, but that's
Yep.
not my problem.
Not to mention that they And part of the idea of it is they keep an idea of where the invites come from and everything so they can see the chain. And when they start hitting some spam bots getting reported and everything, they can trace the chain back and see where the source of the spam bots getting on Blue Sky is. And if somebody is a repeat offender,
So definitely check there. I know I saw Tiffany's feed on Facebook of people going, I want some Blue Sky codes. Do you have any? But I don't know how to get in touch. I don't remember. I ran across it like the other day inside of Blue Sky.
yeah. And like a week or two ago, I saw that one post that was obviously from a list of people who were trading around invites for, we have a list of deserving people here. We have hopefully other people coming in to contribute to the invites. Let's match them up. Ah, yes. The Onion. Off-duty officer instinctively reaches a turn-off body cam during argument with his wife.
Excuse me.
Yeah, excuse you.
Well, not a bad Theron. Could be a better Theron, but
Yeah.
I'm doing this all from
I've
memory.
been looking at
so.
them and going, well, I'm thinking Theron, so you are not off the reservation.
But yeah, it's one of the things that right now I've hit a section in the animation I was working on that requires a lot of hand drawing, and the tools inside of Toon Boom are just fighting me. And it looks horrible, and I'm debating whether I should port that particular section into Toon Boom into Clip Studio, hand animate it, and then port it back. So I'm seriously debating and not sure. Fortunately, it is that time.
And now that we've just barely gotten going on this.
Well, I've gotten 2 sketches done. I mean, they're nothing impressive. I'm very rusty. But they kind of look like the character, so...
One way to get rid of that rust.
I'm going to count it as a win. And the fact that I was able to do that while getting everything flipped over is kind of nice. With that said, we should probably call it a night here. Thanks for hanging out with us, Doodles.
Yeah. And...
yes, FF14.
Yes, FF14 on Wednesday.
We will probably start with the Alliance raid, because the sooner we can get in there, the more fun we'll have dying and watching everyone else explode like piñatas. Is it sad that I think it's actually kind of hilarious watching other people just run around like chickens with their heads off as mechanics happen? Unfortunately, the Alliance raids and the normal raids are just difficult enough that you can take in the full Schadenfreude and still succeed, so people don't get soggy and hard to light about it and actually have fun and enjoy themselves. I remember a while ago, back in Shadowbringers, the second Alliance raid, Puppet's Bunker, which I thoroughly enjoyed. I saw one person actually get bullied out of a raid by another person, even though the entire rest of the group was trying to stop this from happening. because the person came in cold.
Yeah.
And we're learning it the hard way. And of course, that particular raid, if coming in cold, you will die. It's gonna happen. You're gonna die a lot, but that's okay because people will just pick you up and you continue along. And the other person literally bullied them out because, quote unquote, they should have watched a guide before going into an alliance raid. And I'm like, don't need a guide. You just have to accept the fact that sooner or later you will die. And that's not a big deal. This isn't Savage. This isn't EX. As long as the rest of the party knows what they're doing, you can learn as you go, and it's okay. But no. And people were trying to help this person. They were trying to give them a quick heads up on how to do certain things. And there are some difficult mechanics, and there's at least one section in there that other parties can get you killed, and it's always hilarious when it happens. As long as you purposely aren't trying to troll it, but this was a new person, and they ended up leaving after the second boss encounter because they were literally in tears because this other person was just screaming at them constantly. I really hope they reported him. Unfortunately, because of certain situations, you can no longer witness something and report it. You have to be the actual person who was affected by it to report. So, I hope the person continues playing. I hope they had fun. I hope they reported this A-hat because he was an A-hat. That's all I can say about it. And I tried to help. I was one of the people who's like, no, you don't need a guide. Ignore this person. Just block him and let's go on. You're fine. Just expect to die a lot because there's a lot of mechanics here that will just insta-kill you. But once you learn them, see them once, you learn them and you move on, and we'll all have a good time. But no, this person would just not let go. It was just... Anyway. So yeah, Tuesday I don't know if we'll actually get in Tuesday, because I don't know how much story leads up to it. You're right, Wednesday. Why am I thinking Tuesday? Tuesday is anime night. Anyway, we will be back on Wednesday for more FF14s as we start the new content. We'll probably be on FF14 for at least 2, maybe 3 weeks.
As the patch turns.
Yeah. And then once that's over, we'll be back to NieR Automata. Until then, be safe, be well, get good night's sleep, and see you next time.
Yeah. Everyone, have a great night. Hope to see you Wednesday.